the fall of the British government, the permanent emperor for life, Xi, the impact on your life and the British is quite big.
The first vision that I had was on June 13th, 2019, during my J1. And so I sat on it because I just didn't know what to take it, what to take of it. Then whoever this Chinese is, it was like he was an emperor. I believe this is a setting of a new world order, or an order of dictatorship. And I know that they have democracy in Hong Kong and Japan, but I think that's going to reverse, because this is what I was shown. And I kid you not, the apartment buildings that I saw that was tall, I would say they was about maybe 20 to 30 stories tall, just straight up, like you would see a college campus with all these buildings that look, and all these apartments that stack how they look just alike, and down in the middle was grass and green and walkways. And they were over there, they couldn't have their own thoughts, they couldn't do anything, they couldn't have Christianity. And what I was shown is one of these Chinese men, he was choosing to be led by God, he was choosing not to fall into that order, and he left. He had his backpack on his back. And when they tried to get him to submit what they wanted him to do, he said no. And all of a sudden, this man came from the back. I kid you not, he came out this, looked like a very elegant place. And he brandished it. He held it up this close. I'm trying to use my fist. It was like that right in my face. When he did this, he was far back from me. But in the vision, it was like this in my face. He was way back here. You know how somebody's arm just go all extra, stretch arm strong, because that's a vision. And right up in my face, he brandished this scepter. It was an Asian solid gold with red, solid gold with, I mean, the darkest, purest looking gold. And he did this to show he had rulership. And I'm telling you, the Spirit is revelating to me at the same time. He was not going to be able to go back. He knew at that moment, everything that was left in that apartment, everything that he didn't have on him in that backpack, everything that he owned, every picture and anything else was no longer his. He was banished. He was literally like he was erased. And see, you don't understand, when the Lord is showing you stuff like this, the Spirit is giving you understanding. The Spirit is giving you understanding of what is going on. He knew that he had chose to follow Christ, and he knew he could not be there, and he could never go back to that place to stay. He couldn't buy, he couldn't do nothing. He had to leave. And at that very moment, he was not allowed to go back up into his apartment. At that very moment, he was shut out. And whatever was not in his backpack when he was walking around was gone. His clothes on his back and his backpack was in, and he was banished. And I kid you not, that was the end of that vision. And there was a lot of turmoil going on around it too. But I don't like to try to explain what I described when it was like over here turmoil was going on, because I'm looking at all this at once. This it's like this guy was doing this. I knew his thoughts and what he was doing. He was choosing to know Christ. He was choosing to learn of him, and that was not accepted there. And meanwhile, while I'm watching this young man, I can see in my periphery, you can see multiple visions at once when the Holy Spirit is showing stuff. They're over here communicating this to this guy that I guess is supposed to be an emperor. That's what I kept getting my spirit, like, an emperor. I'm thinking the China got it.